Now today we are heading out into one of the most remote places in the lower 48 in order to hunt what's known as the king of all birds. The ruffed grouse is known as the king of all birds for many reasons, but one of the bigger ones is that over the last 20 years we have seen a rapid decline of the species here in the US. Now, I'm happy to say that here in the northern reaches of Maine, we have a thriving population. One of the best populations that I've seen the last 17 years of hunting. Yeah, I got a little drive to go till I get to my road. From there, we're just gonna drive down a ways, hit a few spur roads, do some walking, and hopefully we're gonna pick up at least one in the morning. That way we don't get skunked, and from there, it doesn't really matter what happens, so. Some of you might recognize this spot from our last video. Now this is where me and my brother went out. I took him down to walk this road, and right here is where he took a shot at a grouse. And this particular area is awesome for grouse. The gravel banks are just completely tore up. This connection makes a nice corridor for the birds. And it also has a stand of beech. Now grouse love beech nuts. They'll also eat the buds off of it. So I'm gonna try and be a little quieter in this area. Every now and then I'm gonna stop, listen for a bit, see if I can't hear one scurrying around. And I think we have some pretty good chances of seeing one here. Starts the day. That's a nice big bird right there. Holy, look at that. Beautiful. That is a nice grouse right there. There's bird number 2, another nice one. Here's another reason why the ruffed grouse is known as the king of all birds is it truly has feathers fit for a king. Amazing feathers that, of course, I'm not letting go to waste. I have my fly tying station right behind me, and I use some of these feathers to make flies that I send you guys sometimes. All right, let's continue. Nice to get a couple birds in the bag right off the bat like that. And that puts us halfway to a limit right there. Limit in Maine is 4 birds. Boy, look how scratched up that bank is. Right there, that's pretty fresh. Up in there, that's pretty fresh. Who knows, it could have been these birds right here that did that. You don't always find them scratching at these banks, but these are just great indicators to find out, hey, you know, there are grouse in this area. I'm on some higher ground. I want to get down to that low ground. That's where it's going to be a better spot to find them, just because no water where I am right now, pretty high up. You'll get some grouse that come through, but they really don't go that far from water. Now, we got back to the truck with 2 birds in hand, but I was a bit concerned about why I wasn't seeing so many grouse around. I'm happy to get a couple, but in this area we should have seen a few more. So we got back to the pickup and regrouped a little bit. I broke out the gazetteer, and we're gonna go scouting in some areas around the local vicinity to see if we can find where these birds might have moved off to. All right, now that we know where we're going, let's continue. Pretty excited to scout out this area. Who knows, it could be absolutely terrible, it could be really good, but you really never know what you're gonna find. But to figure that out, you kind of have to go out there and check. Oh, I see one. have got that. I was not ready. That was a good wing shot. Oh, there's one. Right? Yeah. Awesome. That was a nice little group here. Yep, you got this first one. This is the one I saw initially. I saw this one right here. They were hanging out along this bank and he kind of scurried up right here. Got that one. This one's a little bigger. Geez, that's a nice big one right there. Nice bird. There we go. Look at the tail difference on that. Small little tail. Great big fan. If you guys want to help support the work I'm doing on this channel, you can go pick yourself up a Mainly Outdoors orange hat or just the leather patch snapback, and also those grouse that I have right there. I am going to be taking some feathers home, and if you guys are fly fishermen, I'll tie you some flies with the very birds that we get on this channel. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow when I think I'm going out hunting with my dad.